Thank you, Madam President. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, Senate Bill 224 is a good, I'm building here on a good Republican idea. Can you believe that? This is a bill that I got from George W. Bush. George W. Bush gave me this idea. In 2006, the Internal Revenue Service under George Bush created a program that allows taxpayers who blow the whistle on tax cheats to get a portion of any taxes that are collected. The only problem is that the IRS program doesn't apply if the taxes that are cheated on are state taxes. So things like state income taxes or state gas taxes or state sales taxes. And so what this bill does, it allows us to give our taxpayers, Virginians, an incentive to blow the whistle when they see somebody cheating on their state taxes. I can't think of a better way to get more money in our system to get people who aren't paying their taxes, who are supposed to get them to pay. Tax fraud costs America about $3.4 trillion in the last decade. So what the bill does is that if you blow the whistle on somebody, and it has to be somebody that has over $100,000 or should have reported over $100,000 income, or a business that has over $500,000 of gross income, if you blow the whistle and they collect some of that money, the Department of Taxation can award the whistleblower between 15 and 30% of the collected proceeds. And there's built-in safeguards. There's people that, for example, if you're being prosecuted for committing the tax fraud, you can't blow the whistle on yourself or blow the whistle on something you participated in as a co-conspirator. There's installment plans. There's provisions for that about you don't get your reward until the full installment's paid off. There's provisions if multiple people blow the whistle on somebody to split that up. But it's a proven federal model that the Fed's been using now for almost 20 years. And this just allows us to do the same thing at the state level with this good Republican idea. So I'd hope we can see a good bipartisan vote on this good Republican idea.
The chair recognizes the senator from Rockingham.
Madam President, I rise to speak to the bill.
Senator has the floor.
I look forward to my friend from Eastern Fairfax coming forward with other good ideas that maybe the President George W. Bush had, and I appreciate his affection for President Bush, but this ain't East Germany, okay? We are not a country of snitches, nor are we here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Why would we do this? Do you really think the IRS and the Virginia State Department of Taxation needs this kind of help? I think they do a pretty doggone good job sniffing out tax fraud on themselves. What we're doing is energizing a bunch of disaffected spouses in divorce contests or neighbors in boundary disputes, digging up mischief on their neighbors. I think this is a profoundly bad idea, and we ought to vote against it.
The question is, shall Senate Bill 224 pass? All in favor of the motion will record their votes aye. Those opposed, no. Are the senators ready to vote? Have all the senators voted? Do any senators desire to change their vote? The clerk will close the roll.
Ayes 23, noes 15.
Ayes 23, noes 15. Senate Bill 224 passes.